So these are the last two problems, 39 and 40. Number 39 says, what is the perimeter of the right triangle below? So this is a right triangle. And remember that we need to find perimeter by adding all three sides, which means we got to figure out what this side is here. So we want to do the idea behind a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. So we want to take 10 square root of 350 squared plus 5 square root of 504 squared equals c squared. So from here, remember, we want to go ahead and expand this. So that's 10 square root of 350 times itself. This one would be plus 5 square root of 504 times itself. And that all equals c squared. So 10 times 10 is 100. And then if you look, we got a square root of, this would be 350 times itself, which is important because it's a pair, plus 5 times 5 is 25. And then the 504 times itself inside, again important because it's a pair, equals c squared. So here, that's a pair, we get to pull it out. So we have 100 times 350 plus 25 times, look, here's another pair, we get to pull one out, so we're done with that. This one here, we pull it out, now we're done with that, equals c squared. So then we have 100 times 350, which is going to be 35,000 plus 25 times 504, which is 126,000 equals c squared. So when we add those two together, we get that c squared is equal to 47,600, sorry about that. And in order to find out what c is, we need to take the square root of that, of both sides. So when we take the square root of this, we've got 47,600 here, which we can simplify. Or just to get this point across here, to find the perimeter, we're going to be adding all three sides together. So what's our final answer? We have 10 square root of 350 plus 5 square root of 504 plus square root of 47,600. And then you can go ahead and simplify each of these just for sake of time. I'm going to leave my answer like that just to get the point across. But if these were like terms, you would want to combine them all in the end. Alright, number 40. Lucy's building a rectangular garden that is 3x minus 8 units long and 2x plus 3 units wide. And we want to know what algebraic expression would represent the area. Well, remember, the area of a rectangle is length times width. So it's length times width, and it's a binomial times a binomial here, so we want to FOIL. So 3x times 2x would be 6x squared. That's the first term. Now let's go to the outer terms. 3x times 3 is 9x. Now let's go to the inner terms. Negative 8 times 2x is negative 16x. Now let's go to the last terms. Negative 8 times 3 is negative 24. So from here, we're going to clean this up. 6x squared. 9 minus 16 is negative 7x. Then we have minus 24. And that algebraic expression would represent the area of this garden.